Hello.
Hi, it's us, Starlight Stitchery. We don't have a whole lot to report again this week. Let's see how long we can ramble about nothing, but that's cool.
Oh, I feel like we should maybe introduce ourselves in each time, just in case
Yeah.
you haven't seen us before. I'm Amanda.
I'm Pamela.
Hi.
Hi. It's us. Those people who run that shop. Oh, somebody's looking in our window. We may have to let them in.
They're
If
going.
they come
Okay,
in.
they're
leaving.
going.
Okay. Just checking. This is the hazards of filming our videos in the shop because
And it's like
it's
we
like
just
right after we
closed.
close. So people are like, "Hey, what's going on in there?"
And we don't lock the door, so occasionally, like last week, we had somebody actually walk in the middle of it. We're like, ah.
Yeah. Like, hi. Although if you'd like to buy something and you come in and
We'll
we've
let
like
you in.
just closed, yeah, just come in and buy something. We're totally cool with it. So yeah, we don't have any new patterns in just yet, but we have several orders coming in. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the beginning of next week. We're sort of trying to restock on a lot of our flosses, so we'll have a whole bunch of new floss from the Gentle Art, and we're gonna fill in all the holes in our DMC collection, of which there are quite a few. There weren't as many as I thought there were gonna be, but still. And of
We
course,
also
we have to
took a big
restock on
hit.
black because
Yeah,
we've had a
that
lot
took
of
a big
people
hit
buying
this week.
black floss this week. Halloween's coming. We need the black floss.
Speaking of which, we have. Oh wait, here's. What I was gonna show off. We just posted this picture today that we're filming it, so
Which is
Friday. But it's this awesome Ouija board, witch board
Yep,
pattern
from
from Cottage Garden Samplings.
So yeah, that one is going to be my next project after I finish this little one that I'm working on right now, and then hopefully my daughter's birthday sampler.
Oh yeah, this is
One
your
day
little
I'll
one.
get it done. Yeah, it's I think I have the pattern that it's from. Let me dig around here. Yeah, it's from the All Hallows Eve.
No, don't use that
Not
side.
that side.
There we go.
It's one of the ornaments on the bottom of the All Hallows Eve.
That guy.
Yeah, from Prairie Schooler. Yeah. That's my current project. I started it on 28 count linen, which is really the first time I've ever used 28 count linen. And it's nice to work on, but I was getting really frustrated with stitching over 2, and I just needed something that was not making me mad. It's like, I don't want my hobbies to make me mad right now, and I'm got enough stress going on, so I got frustrated with it, and I switched it over to, I think a 16 count fiddler's cloth, and sort of an oatmeal, whoops, dropping everything out of my
slippery.
lap. But yep, as you can see, crow is taking shape at the top. I decided to use the Gentle Arts Raven instead of just regular black DMC, just
It's
because
really-
I like the way it variegates between black and like a dark green. It kind of looks like the way a crow's feathers are sort of shiny in a different color, if that makes sense.
Like that
probably doesn't. I have a headache,
Oil
so.
slick kind of
Yeah.
shiny iridescent thing.
So yeah, I'm pleased with that one. That one's coming along nicely.
Mine is
Stuff I
also
dropped.
Halloween themed. I'm starting my 28 count, so I'm also stitching over 2 for the first time, and it's going okay.
Better than mine.
But I also should have picked a different pattern because this has a lot of holes in it. And
I think that's part of the issue that I had with that one, is that there are lots of little holes in the
so I have to count like over
spaces.
4 and then back and
Yeah. When I was doing linen on mine, I got off by like one
I've gotten off a few times
line
with
or
this.
something, and I was just like, just want to throw it out the window. I
Also-
didn't really want to.
I also think the scrap of fabric's just a touch too small, so I'm not sure if that's gonna fit on here, but this is what I have so far.
Doesn't look like much at this point.
Not
but
really, it
will
just looks like a
soon.
bunch of squares.
Yeah.
It's the, what is
It's
it?
JBW.
No, I meant
Oh.
the floss is...
The pattern is JBW
Yeah.
Designs French Country Witch, which is another cute one that I have that one too, but haven't gotten to stitching it yet.
The floss, it's not Weak Eye, it's Classic Colorworks Cinders, I think. I know it's called Cinders, I just forget the manufacturer. I think it's Classic.
It's either Classic or the Gentle Art now. I can't remember either.
I think it's Classic. I'll correct myself in the description.
So we figured since we don't have new stuff to show off this time, new patterns to show off, we would show off some of our favorite like fall Halloween-y kind of patterns, since it's getting to be that time of year. And the weather's actually cooled off here.
Finally.
We had a few days that were really smoky, though not as bad as like our friends in Vancouver, in British Columbia have had it. They've had it really awful. But we had a few days that were pretty smoky and awful, and it like magically cooled off. Thanks, weather patterns, for changing for us. So it sort of feels like fall now,
Yeah.
which is making me even more ready to stitch fall things. So we pulled some of the older ones, and there is, of course, the Prairie Schoolers All Hallows Eve, which is fun. It's got, as you can see, a haunted house and a graveyard and a witch and a black cat and all that kind of cool stuff.
Ignore me yawning. I'm very tired.
Yeah. Then we have another Prairie Schooler, When Witches Go Riding. That's also fun. It's got the main pattern over here, and then it also has little ornament thing that you can do, like a little side pattern for it, and you can do those separately or you can do them as one thing. But yeah, that one's super cute too. I like that one a lot. What else do we have here? We've got this one by Sarah Garamani. If I said that wrong, I apologize. It looks like an Italian designer. It's super complicated.
And it also has buttons.
Yep, it also comes with little embellishment buttons. But yeah, it's huge and it's very complicated, but it has little castles and graveyards and witches and pumpkins and all kinds of fun stuff on it. It's like perfectly Halloween-y. And maybe if I'm feeling really ambitious, I'll start that one someday. We'll find out. Next would be Waxing Moons Designs Halloween Halloween House Trio. I think this is an older one. I don't see a date on the back, but it's really cute, and it combines my love of cute houses and Halloween perfectly. So that's my kind of thing right there. I like little house cross stitches or embroidery patterns and stuff. The last two we have are from the Drawn Thread. This one also combines houses and Halloween. This is Simply Scary, Simple Samplers, cute little haunted house sampler. And then Haunting Halloween, which has multiple patterns to it and can be used as like a, you can either frame it or use them as like pin cushions or like attached to your scissor fob, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I really like the Drawn Threads Halloween stuff that I've been coming across. It's very cute. But we have a pretty good collection of Halloween stuff in the store. So yeah, if you're local, stop by and check out what we've got and buy lots of Halloween things and decorate your house for the holiday, for Halloween season.
I'm also working on, I need to redo this because I think I counted wrong, but I'm working on some reusable bags to sell because we are very close to the farmer's market, which is twice a week here in Corvallis, Wednesday and Saturday.
During the warmer weather anyway.
Yeah, it's going to
It's not
stop
pouring down rain
eventually.
all the time.
Ooh, see, I just pulled a stitch. Oh well. I'm bad at remembering to put stitch markers in mine. But this is what I have so far. I'm basically working bottom up. And this is the yarn. It's cotton yarn. And then I'm going to make the handle with, here we go. You can actually see the brand with this because there's this color kind of mixed in there. I've also got like white and kind of olive green variegated with an olive green contrast for that handle I'm going to do once I finish this one. But if I just keep the counts correct, it would be fine. I have to be very precise in keeping track of them because I can't remember them. Numbers don't stick in my head like that, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming along. I crochet a lot faster than I cross stitch.
Yep.
Because I can just sit there,
So that's
especially.
me with, that's me with embroidery too. It's just that's so much faster for some reason than cross stitching. But
Yeah, I've been doing crochet since I was little. Like my grandma taught me how to do it when I was a little kid. So that's my long-standing craft thing.
yeah, new stuff we'll have coming in soon.
Hopefully next week we'll have some new stuff.
We'll have some cross stitch patterns. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly which ones we're getting. We should be getting the third Tiny Modernist Haunted House pattern. The second one is back ordered, unfortunately, so hopefully we'll get that one soon. But so if you're stitching
You mean the
along,
first one?
sorry, no, the first one is out. The second one is back ordered,
Okay.
and the third one is
Ignore
coming
me.
in next week.
Again, the numbers thing. Ignore
Yeah.
me.
Well, it's also called Room 1 and Room 2, and Room 1 is the second one, and Room 2 is the third one, so it gets a little confusing. But we'll be getting that in along with some other patterns, some special orders that we had. We are getting in a nice collection of embroidery stuff from Sublime Stitching, and
Yeah.
really excited about that. We've had people come in and ask about embroidery before, so we want to sort of expand our line. We have some of the Aunt Martha's patterns here, the sort of
We've
traditional
got one Sublime. I'll
ones.
go grab it real quick.
Yeah, we have some of the like traditional ones, like the ones that your grandma would embroider on pillowcases or the corner of her dish towels, that kind of stuff, which are super cute. Sublime Stitching takes that kind of design sentiment and makes it a little more modern.
So
Right now we have Under the Sea, and I think we used to have a gnome one. Oh yeah, we do have the gnomes and fairies over there.
Oh,
but
oops, I didn't grab it. But
yeah,
yeah.
the Under the Sea is, you know, it's mermaids and fish and like pearls and stuff like that. So we're getting a lot of her iron-on transfer patterns. So I mean, they're super easy to use. You literally just slap
Iron
them
them
on
on.
a pre-warmed piece of fabric and iron it on, and then go to town. We're also gonna get in one of her Needleminders because it's super cute and we really love it.
It's one of the Gemma Correll ones.
Yes, Gemma Correll is a comic artist that we both really like, and we're also getting in her stitch portfolio. So she's the person who runs Sublime Stitching, Jenny Hart. She has made patterns out of Gemma Correll's art, and they're really cute. And if you like pugs, they're great.
We're also getting some of her floss in and the transfer pens that she has.
Her transfer pens are great. Like, I've been fighting with the best way to transfer patterns onto fabric to embroider, especially on dark fabric, which I still haven't quite found the right one yet. But for light fabrics, the transfer pens are fabulous, and they're a really fine tip. So a lot of the transfer pens that I've come across, like the sulky ones, it's not very fine, so you end up with big wide lines, and it's just hard to stitch over them. It doesn't look right. Sometimes it doesn't wash out entirely if you're using a water-soluble pen, and it's just annoying. Hers are really great, especially if you're doing thicker lines when you're embroidering. So, you know, it covers it completely. I still haven't found the best way to do on dark fabric. It's mostly just like the white transfer paper, the white carbon paper,
I did one
which rubs off and is annoying, but it's the best we've got, so.
That one, I'll insert a photo of this because it's at the house. The star stuff, the Carl Sagan quote that I did, I had to do that with like this yellow transfer paper, and it was just a giant pain.
Yeah, the transfer papers tend to rub off.
Yeah, it just like came off as I was working with it. So I'm
it's
like,
kind of, it's not
uh-oh.
chalk, but it's kind of chalky, and yeah, so you have to be really careful when you're working on it so you don't lose your pattern that
like,
you're
it's
trying
good
to
that it comes
stitch
off
on.
easily, but it's not good because you're in the middle of working it, and
It's easy for your hand to rub on it, so I found some solutions to doing that. Like, one suggestion that I've tried out was putting cellophane wrap, like saran wrap, over the pattern and put it in the hoop.
That way you can just
and then you
pull.
kind of tear little pieces of it and stitch that bit so you're not rubbing the pattern off with your hand as you go
Makes
over.
sense.
Works pretty well. I saw somebody else suggest doing that with tissue paper, but whichever you have on hand probably would work well. The nice thing about the cling wrap is that it just like stays on a little better. It doesn't just float off. But yeah, so I'm really excited, if you can't tell that I'm talking so much about Sublime Stitching stuff. Really excited about that. So we'll have to show those off when we get them in.
Yeah.
What else are we getting?
Our floss order,
Yeah, floss
and then
orders.
I think a Witchell's order. Did we put one in, or
Yeah. And then that's some patterns, that's some cross-stitch patterns and stuff like that. But we've had to make a lot of orders in the past few days, so it all sort of blends together unless I'm actually looking right at the invoices. But
we have nerdy shirts on today. We have usually does. She has Star Wars plus her D20 pin. I've got. Let's see if I can do this. I've got my Dad Goals shirt. So if you like Stranger Things, Hopper is the best dad.
yes, he is. But yeah, I have Star Wars on, and
I got this at Target.
I think I got this at Target too.
Yeah.
Target.
We enjoy Target. They get so
Nerdy.
much of our money.
Yeah. The nerdy shirt.
They've been doing
location
really
of
well
choice.
with
Yeah,
the
they've
nerdy
had some
shirts.
really great Star Wars stuff
I'm
there.
still mad about that Black Panther shirt running out before I could grab one.
We found them in clearance, but they had them in like 2 sizes, neither of which would fit either of us. So
Nope.
so much for that. But yeah, so
If you haven't seen Black Panther, go watch it. It's really good.
yeah, we really liked Black Panther.
And we're like super burnt out on Marvel movies, so.
And I feel like a terrible Star Wars fan. I still haven't seen Solo, or
We
neither
just
of us
haven't had
have
the
seen
time
Solo.
to do it.
Yeah, it's like between the shop and having a nearly 2-year-old and then her grandma was out of town for a while, so we didn't really have somebody to like watch her. So yeah.
Yeah, we're not taking
I
her
haven't
to
been to the movies
movies
in a really long time, guys. Thank goodness for iTunes.
Yep.
So iTunes and Netflix.
Yeah, we just found out that Ocean's 8's on Netflix, so that will be
Netflix?
watched soon. Not Netflix. Ignore me.
iTunes.
iTunes. It would be great if it were on Netflix.
Yeah, I know,
'cause
right? Then I wouldn't have
it's
to
already
buy it.
included with the cost.
Yep, looking forward to that one. We were gonna go see that, but
Well, we almost saw it, but then I had to work that day.
yep, it was just one
Like
of those
everybody
things
else
where
except for me was
nothing-
available, and I was like, "But don't see it without me."
So yeah, our friends went and saw it, but I was a good friend and I didn't
guilted
go.
her into
And, yeah, Amanda guilt tripped me into it. But yeah, yeah. So
See it?
yep. If you want to buy anything that you've seen in the video, and if you're local, you can just let us know either by email or call us, and we'll hold it back for you to pick up. If you're not local, we can always ship it to you. So just send us an email and tell us what you
We'll
want.
put the email right here.
Yep. And
I'm gonna Vanna White that a little bit.
yeah, so just let us know, and if you want us to try to kit it up for you, put together fabric
Yeah.
and floss and stuff like that, then we can definitely do that for you too.
Yeah, we're finally getting some new fabrics in. We got a couple.
Yeah, we got a few linens.
And some like 28.
Yeah, Jobelan. Jobelan, am I saying that right? I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard anybody say it out loud yet.
I've
so-
heard different people say it, so I don't know which one's correct. Correct us.
Correct us. Tell us.
It's the
in
internet.
comments.
Tell us
How
we're
do
wrong.
you say this? Yep, we're getting that. And if you have a specialty fabric that you're looking for, we can definitely look into getting that for you too. So let us know. And I don't have anything else to talk
that's
about.
it.
Do you?
Nope, still doing the fundraiser. I'll put the information down below. And Saturdays we have our stitch-ins. Tuesdays we are open until 7. So if you're here and you usually can't make it in, we're open later that day.
Yep. Yep. And if you'd like to just drop by and hang out with us and stitch and listen to us ramble like this in person,
Yeah, we do
You're
the same
welcome
thing in
to.
person.
yes, we do. Yeah. So
Oh, and thanks for, if we have new followers, I think we've gotten some new ones
Yeah.
over the past couple
yes, we
weeks
have.
or so.
Thanks for
Also,
following us.
apparently my mom's been watching us, so hi mom.
Hi, Debbie.
Thanks for buying stuff.
I know. I gotta get
Oh,
my mom.
I'll
to
show
do
you
it.
guys
Jeez.
the pattern she bought. We also kitted it for her, but we should have.
Yeah, there's one on there. I saw it earlier. We're slowly redoing the furniture situation. Oh yeah,
Mom
here's the
bought
pattern.
this super cute one. I actually want to stitch this
I
too.
know, that one's really adorable. It's like a little cottage. See?
Yeah.
It's my love of little houses and cross stitch.
We're very into our Irish heritage. Like my great grandma came over. Like we have a photo of her sod house in my mom's house. So we're very into that.
They're very Irish. My Irish is way
Look
back,
at me. Look
but
at this
still.
face.
But yeah, so what was I saying?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
That's about it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty much.
Now we're gonna
I
go-
know what I was
oh.
saying. We're slowly sort of refreshing the furniture and stuff that we have in here for displaying things.
If you guys want some furniture, please buy it.
Yeah, we're selling those magazine spinner things. If you need some,
I'm not dragging one over.
hit us up, okay? Because we've got like, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 1. We've got at least 4. And yeah, anyway. So if you need some spinners, but yeah, we're slowly refreshing the furniture, trying to, sort of modernize it and make it more our style in here. So if it's a mess when you come in, please forgive us. We're slowly...
It's perpetually a mess. So
Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to organize while we're still open instead of...
if you need like a commode, it's like it's a dresser. I don't know why it's called a commode.
yeah.
Probably because they used to put. I think it's like those things
the
you used
thing
to put
that
the
you put the
bowls
bowl
that you
on.
like wash yourself with back in days before there was indoor plumbing.
Yeah,
that
there's a really
thing.
lovely one back over there. I just knocked a whole
no.
bunch of patterns off of that chair.
So yeah, that's for
Totally.
sale if you need one, or like somebody in your
If you like
family needs
antiques,
one.
yeah, we've got antique stuff in here too.
Yep.
So we don't really have a whole lot of information on the provenance.
Nope.
Thanks, Antiques Roadshow. But yeah, so we're selling
Also, if you
that.
take it on Antique Roadshow, make a bunch of money off it. Give us. Some.
Yeah, we'll take a finder's fee.
Yeah. A rehoming fee.
Yeah.
Like we do with cats.
All right. So, yep, thanks for watching.
Yep.
Follow us on social media if you don't already. And
It's gonna be all down below.
Yep. the website is very close to being finished. I keep saying that every week, but it
Yeah,
turns
we've been
into more
trying
and more and
different
more stuff
things
that
and
we need
had
to do.
different issues with the server and
Yeah,
the
just
provider
trying
and-
to decide which provider to use and all that kind of stuff. It's can be a complicated thing. And I've never really done an e-commerce store before other than Etsy, and
Which
we
is
didn't want to do
different.
Etsy.
No, they charge
So-
fees and
Yeah, their fees are higher than running our own store, so we're gonna do our own store with this. But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. One day we'll have that website up and
or
you
at
can
least
start
have
ordering
part
stuff.
of it up and running. We don't have everything inventoried yet, like not even close. But we're gonna have a portion of it up there, and then just keep an eye out for new stuff. And we'll
Yeah.
probably mention if we add new stuff on here too.
Yeah, right now a lot of the stuff that we've inventoried too is some out of print stuff that we
I
have.
forgot to mention our turned off.
So yeah, if you're looking for some out of print things, keep an eye on the website and keep an eye on our social media, and we'll tell you whenever we get it up. Amanda found these cool jars that light up.
Look how cute!
It's so fancy.
I might have to
so-
go get more. They were on sale.
Yeah,
We found them at Michael's, which granted they're probably our competition, but we don't sell this stuff.
no,
It doesn't count.
no. And I'm sorry, you just can't get me to not shop at Ann Michael's. It's
But yeah, I got
my
2 of
spot.
them. They have other colors. I think there was like green and blue and clear and that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
these are really cute and they're very on brand with our stuff. So yeah, I had to get them.
okay.
right,
Now we've
we're
showed
really
off our
done.
cute purchase. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.